What's up, everyone? For Weaving PR here today, and today's going to be like a little story time video. I wanted to do this in my YouTube capture thing, just to make it with quick edits and stuff. But I decided I have a bunch of things to say, kind of also announcements, so I kind of made it into one video. Before I start, if you guys know from my last video, one of my favorite YouTubers, Glenn Webb, passed away like about 2 weeks now, and I wanted to do this in my video that I wanted to do after my Glenn Webb video, and I haven't been able to make this video, but now I'm finally gonna do it, and it's not too late to do it. You can do a GoFundMe thing where you donate your money to his family, because they're probably going through like a really bad times right now. Right now they're at $8,336, and their goal is 10K. So if you guys want to go help him, I'll put the link in the description below so that way you can go donate to him. I haven't donated yet, but I'm going to do it soon. So yeah, if you guys want to go and help his family, go ahead and click the link in the description. So, rest in peace, buddy. Okay, guys, so like I said, this is going to be a little storytime video, and also at the end I'm going to do like some quick announcements. So let's get started with this video. So this is the time that I wasted a day in Universal. So for those of you who don't know, I have annual passes to Universal. So every once in a while I just go, to chill or just to go on rides and whatever. And so last time we went before this wasted time, it was like at June. And, we've been paying the money every month and stuff. So, we've been paying for it and we haven't even gone. So let's just go today. And so, but we were in a rush. We were just just a little relaxed day, maybe walk around, We don't have to go on every single ride. We were just, no rush or anything, It wasn't like, okay, we're going to go on this ride, we're going to go on this ride, we're going to go on this ride. No, it was just, a little chill time, Oh my god, the lighting just changed. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so we weren't in a rush. So we got there with my dad's friend, and we were at a little bar, and they were over there, drinking, having conversations because we haven't seen each other for a while. They were just catching up on things, and I was just sitting there drinking my water, and waiting for them to finish. And so we finally finished, and we head into Islands of Adventure. So then my mom's friend comes in later. We were looking at the lines, and my dad's like, "Hey, let's go on Hulk." No, he didn't say let's go on Hulk. But for those of you who don't know, I'm a complete chicken when it comes to roller coasters like the Hulk and anything that goes upside down or anything with humongous drops. I can go on Jurassic Park, I can go on that, but I can't do rides like freaking Rip Ride Rocket or Hulk. I mean, you guys can go ahead and make fun of me. I do not care. I will not go on those. Maybe one day, but right now, no. It's a big old no-no. And so, obviously we didn't go on Hulk. Spider-Man was like almost an hour, so we're like, no, we're not going to do that. And then my mom's friend comes and she's like, I've never been on the King Kong ride, so let's go on it. And then we've been on it already, and it's a pretty good ride. And it was about like a 2-hour wait, so we're like, no. But then we were like, well, we're not in a rush. So let's go and go on the ride, forget it, we'll just wait the 2 hours, just for them. We're all together in family, let's just be thankful we're all good, So, but then we were like, we were kind of hungry, so we went to the Jurassic Park section to eat some pizza, and, because it was really hot, and we wanted something to drink also, and so we sat down, we ate, and then I looked at, since I have the Universal app on my phone, it'll tell you the wait times and stuff. I look, and Spider-Man was like 30 minutes, so I'm like, hey, why not just go on Spider-Man, it's a 30-minute wait, to see if the King Kong ride at least, goes down a little, what I mean, because we can still wait the 2 hours, but, let's just see, if it gets lower. So we decided to go on Spider-Man, and then this is where it kind of goes downhill. So we wait the 30 minutes, right, and we finally get on the ride. I've been on this ride so many times already, like about over 10 times. This doesn't sound like a lot for you guys, but for me, it's been a lot since last year when we got the annual passes. It's been like 10 times. And I only went on it once when I was like a little baby, when I was tall enough, and but obviously I don't remember. So yeah. But anyways, you get the point. I memorized the lines in the ride. That's how many times I've been on it. Like literally, like me and my dad's friend will be like saying the lines of the ride. We'll look so retarded, like there's like different people in the ride, it's just strangers. They'll be like, "What the heck is wrong with these guys?" But we don't care. So we went on the ride, having a good time. For those of you who don't know, in the ride, who haven't been on the ride, there's a part where Doc Ock, he shoots this kind of like gravity cannon at you, and he like that's like around close to the ending of the ride. It simulates that you're going up in the sky and whatever, and so you're going up. Spider-Man is like following you up, to try to catch you. And then the car turns like this, and then you just see like the city, and then Spider-Man tries to pull you down so that way you don't get hurt or whatever. And when you get to the top and the car's supposed to turn, it didn't turn around right away. Like it just stopped there for like 10 seconds. And me and my little brother and my dad's friend and my parents were like, "Yo, this is kind of weird." And then it finally turns. So we're like, okay, okay, that was just maybe a little malfunction, but it's all good. So then the ride continues, and then right about the part where the villains try to attack you and stuff, and like Spider-Man, just like gets him out of the way. The ride just started freezing. The TV, since for those of you who don't know, it's a 3D ride, so the TV screens like just froze. Like the sound effects turned off, and like the words that they were saying were out, like the lip sync was off, and then like the ride would keep moving, like the TV screen, like the motion and stuff would keep going, but there's no sound. And then like then it would freeze again, and then so I'm like, oh come on man, like now the ride is all messed up. And I've never ever experienced any roller coaster which has a malfunction, which is sometimes why I get scared. Like let's say like Hulk, what if something happened? Even though I don't think there's been any reports of the ride, breaking down and stuff. But like I didn't want to have to sit there for like an hour, because I know like it takes a while for the firefighters to get there, or whoever has to come and get you out of the ride. So the ride just stops, and then we're just sitting there, and we're like, oh crap, this sucks. And then the TV screen shuts off, and then the car starts shaking, and I'm like just like a little nervous because I'm like, oh crap, what's gonna happen, And then the TV goes right back on, and then like again, there was no sound. It was just the TV was still moving and whatever. And then you just hear like the villains talking and stuff at like on the wrong spot, like throughout the beginning of the ride. Like it was just all weird and stuff. It was just going crazy. You get the point. And so then we finally get off the ride. When the car was getting close to like the exit, we were like boo, just like playing around. And then my dad's friend's like, okay, it's okay, for those of you who don't know, you get express passes usually when something happens on the ride, or if you've been waiting for a long time and then you can't go on the ride because something is delayed. They'll give you express passes. And so we were like, okay, we're just gonna get express passes, and we'll use the express passes for King Kong. And then they're like, oh no, you can go. We're gonna let you skip the line for Spider-Man so you can go on it again. And I was like, no, it's fine. I've been on this ride a bunch of times. I don't need to go on it again. But we just get express passes. And they're like, no, come on. You just get on the ride again. I'm like, oh my god. And then I was also worried because I was like, what if we're gonna waste more time if the ride breaks down again? And so luckily it didn't. We went to the thing. We're just like, crap, this sucks. And when I finally get off, it was really cloudy outside. Like just straight up cloudy. And it was a hurricane, for those of you who know, it was supposed to pass by in Florida. So it didn't pass by the day it was supposed to show up, and it had to come that day. It wasn't an actual hurricane where you had to be inside, the wind was blowing really bad, knocking buildings down. But it was like, rain, just pouring, just like completely terrible, And so we finally get off the ride. We're like, okay, let's just go on the Harry Potter train to get to the other park in Universal. And so, like, okay, let's hurry up. So we're over there, like, trying to get there before it starts pouring. And there's just a humongous line out there. We're like, oh my god, why are we going to wait here? We're going to get soaked, because it was already, like, starting to rain. We're like, what, let's just run to the other park, or let's just go to City Walk, maybe see what happens. When we started running over there, boosh, that's when the water just boof, like it was just so bad. I was like, oh my god, wow, why did this have to happen? And we were like waiting outside of the Seuss candy store. There's for the Dr. Seuss land. We're just sitting there, but it wasn't as bad, it wasn't as bad. So we were just waiting there though because we didn't know it was gonna get worse. So we were just sitting there waiting, and then it stopped finally. We were there for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops, waiting there, just like, okay, come on, hurry up. And then we're like, okay, it stopped. Okay, let's just hurry up and get out of here. Forget it. I mean, let's just get out of the park before it gets worse. And then we barely, like, right before we even left the Seussland to get to the Marvel section, boosh, it just started raining again, but even worse. And we sat there waiting in, like, another part of, like, the Seussland that's, like, covered, you know, like, it was, like, kind of an area where, like, you get shade and stuff like that. So the part that we were waiting in was right here. When it stopped raining and it started raining, the other part was right here. So we only made that much progress. And we sat there for about a good 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And it was so terrible and stuff. We were just super pissed. We were like so mad. We were just like, you know what? We were just completely mad. And then finally it stopped. We're like, okay, you know what? I don't care. It was kind of still drizzling, you know, or sprinkling, whatever. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go because, you know, I'm not gonna wait for it to get, you know, I'm not gonna wait for the the rain to stop completely. So we just went, and then it started raining even worse. But we were already getting close to City Walk, so we were like, you know what? Let's just keep going. We're gonna get soaked. It doesn't matter. So we left the park soaked. I was literally dripping like just water. Like this is before I got my hair cut, and I'm talking about like my hair was just down and it looked weird, and like I was just my shirt was completely wet. Like I looked like I just jumped into a pool. So yeah, a day completely wasted, and I was so mad because this was a Sunday. It was Labor Day weekend. So Saturday we had obviously normal, and Sunday there was no school. Saturday we didn't do anything that day. We just did nothing. We just sat down and watched TV all day because with this new high school schedule we're like really tired. So we're just like we're gonna just rest today, and then tomorrow we'll go to Universal. Then what happens, and then Monday we just stayed home again. So we just pretty much wasted our weekend, and it sucked. So yeah, we were just really mad. And then, really quick story. I was thinking of going to Universal again yesterday, which is Saturday. And I was like, you know what? No. Let's just not go because maybe it'll rain again, or we haven't talked about it. So let's just maybe next week. And then, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Christian, and I sometimes listen to Christian music. And there's one of my favorite artists that's called Toby Mac. He went to Universal. He had a concert that I had no clue about, and it was free. And I mean, you had to pay to get in the Universal, but we had the annual passes, so we could just walk in and go watch the concert for free. And we missed it, and I was so mad because my cousin went, and I was like, why? So yeah, that really sucks. So, okay, quick announcements. This video is running too long. For those of you who don't know, I really haven't mentioned this at all. I know, I have a friend, he has a YouTube channel, his Toxic Legend. Maybe some of you guys heard of it, I don't know. We met in the beginning of high school. I found out about his YouTube channel like a few days later and stuff. So, we're going to do a little collaboration soon. We don't know when. And so just be on the lookout for that. I don't know when. I'll talk about it. I'll get more into details soon, but that's just a mini announcement, So yeah, go ahead and I'll leave a link. If you guys don't know who he is, you probably know who he is, but if you don't know, I'll put a link to his channel right below. Go support his channel, please, por favor, and tell him I sent you. So yeah, go and check out his channel. We're gonna do a collaboration soon. We don't know what it's gonna be. We were just talking about how we should do a video together. And I just wanted to put it out there. So yeah, that's my video for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Also don't forget to go click the link in the description below if you want to go help donate money to Glenn Webb's family. Just help them, please. I'm gonna go do it soon, but I haven't done it yet. So yeah, I'm gonna do it soon. Please support his family. Please, because they're going through rough times, and I'm still sad. I can't get it out of my head that he's dead. Oh my god, I'm so sad. So, yeah, please support them. Go ahead and support Toxic Legends channel, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.